Hi, my name is Pam Denny. I'm an analytics architect with the IBM Maximo development team. And wow, I'm so excited as today we're having our last video on our Maximo 761 Cognos Analytics series. And I'm so excited because it's that video to help you get started with Maximo and Cognos today. So how can we do that? How can you get started with Cognos Analytics today? It's so easy. You can get started. It doesn't matter what Maximo release you're on. It doesn't matter if your IT department has integrated Maximo with Cognos. Just get started by simply Googling IBM Cognos Analytics or copy this URL and it's going to bring you to this page where you can have a free trial of Cognos Analytics. You can select the button on the far right-hand side or over here on the left, input your first and last name and an email address, and before you know it, you'll be brought to this page. This page where you can immediately start working with Cognos Analytics. Now, a few quick things I'd like to highlight that makes working with it so easy is over here on the far right hand side is Quick Reference. Quick Reference has a number of videos. There's links to support and sample data. Workshop, I absolutely love this. Data modules and dashboards. It gets you a lot of fabulous hints. The other thing that Cognos does to make things very easy to work with is it delivers a lot of content to you. It gives you examples of reports and dashboards and active reports. It also gives you sample content or sample data. And while that's very helpful, I often find myself thinking, "Oh, that's great to look at Boston 911 calls, but I want to look at Maximo data and how can I quickly do that?" Well, Maximo provides you a number of ways to get started. Um, get started with Cognos today by producing CSV or XLS files. And I've listed just a few of these here, whether you're using result sets, application export, or just simply exporting existing report data. But I'm going to highlight how you can use the Dataset Designer in the new Maximo Work Centers, produce a CSV file, and bring it over into Cognos Analytics. Because that's where we're going to see the true value is when we start to see Cognos analyze Maximo data. So how are we going to do that? We're going to open up the Business Analyst Work Center. We're going to export an existing data set and then import it into Cognos. Now don't worry if you don't have access to the work centers in your Maximo environment today. You could export results set or QBE data. Or I also like to remind people that you can very easily open up the Maximo 7.6 preview site. I'm just Googling that here. And if I open that up, I can simply sign in to my Business Analyst Work Center to do the exercise that I'm going to show you today. Well, again, I'm going to quickly show this to you. I'm in Maximo Business Analyst Work Center. I'm going to export existing content just because that's the quickest thing for our demo. I could create new content if I wanted, but let's just start with that existing to see what kind of CSV information I'm looking at. Well, here I've opened my content up in Microsoft. Oh, he keeps giving me this nasty error message. But anyways, here's all my data that I've exported, and I've got a couple thousand rows or such. And I'm simply going to bring this file that I've exported from Maximo into Cognos. How do we do that? Remember, it's so easy. Here's my sample page, not integrated with Maximo, just want to analyze that data. Click Browse. My download was my date today right here. Perfect. Open that up. Let's give Cognos a chance to look at everything. I'm going to just go ahead and accept it as is and select OK. So here's my Maximo data. Let's create that dashboard to get started. And again, I could go freeform, whatever I want. Let's just do freeform to get you started super quick here. Let's come down here. I can do I'm just again going to go super quick, a summary. What are we going to summarize? Here's my assets. I got 450 assets in my data set. That's super, super quick. But again, what I'm trying to show here is how easily you can come in, add your Maximo data, get started, play with some of that content, get familiar with the user interface, look at the samples, look at the quick reference guides. There's phenomenal information here. I truly do hope you take the opportunity to select the free trial with Cognos Analytics, bring in some of your Maximo data, and get started. It's so, so powerful. So we've talked through quite a few things throughout our video series, everything from the overview, entitlement, new user interface, all the data sources that are available. We talked through dashboards and enterprise and active reports, mobile options installation, and how quick and easy it is for you to get started today in utilizing a sample Cognos environment with your Maximo data. So with that, I'd like to thank you so much for your time. Thank you.